What is good, everyone, and welcome to the 7th episode of the Clip This Podcast. Notice how I say clip, or notice how I say podcast different every time. I think I say cast in one time, and then I say cast, then I switch it up, and weather segment, it's actually clear blue, I think. Clear blue skies over here. Pretty decent summer evening, over here in Northern Europe, as I've disclosed before. Not going to disclose it any more than that, though, because I keep it secret. I keep it secret was what I want to say, but it doesn't ever come out right, does it? But I've been doing all right. My mind's been all over the place, but as it usually is. But I don't know. And same thing as I was talking about last time, but with the apartment, and I just keep thinking about that, and just keeps coming into my mind every time. I try to not think about it too much, as Sampha said, and I've ordered actually the last pieces of furniture to my apartment, and they will be arriving pretty soon, I think, hopefully anyways, and it's good to have it out of the way and paid, or kind of ordered, so that I just have to receive it, basically. And I have actually a few more things that I need to order, but obviously, but most of the things are done, to be honest, and at least with the furniture part. Then it's all the other parts, lamps and flowers and whatever, like things to put on the walls, like Spider-Man figures or whatever you want, like a big sword through the kitchen, or I don't know, the mindset goals is what I like to say, or I don't even know what it means really, but that's where my head's at. Where's your head at? As that song, remember that song? I don't really remember that song, but if you do remember that song, it's fine. And last day of July it is today for me when I record this, and when I post it. Actually, I'm planning to post this today, and I only have 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours left of the day, so this better be quick. This better be quick. But I pray August to be better. I do too, to be honest. By the way, constant segment, I joined the Twitter army. I don't like to use the word army ever. I just did, and it didn't come out right, and it didn't feel right, but it's done. It's done. This time I'm speaking like I'm in an interview. I'm speaking like, and we did this, and we scored the first goal, and we were prepared to do whatever it took to get us to the final, and we got to the final, and whatever comes next, we will deal with that when we come to it. And I'm proud of the boys. They did great. I'm proud of the girls. They did great too. And all the teammates are just great as always. Like, why am I speaking like that all of a sudden? I've never spoken like that ever before, but now I speak like that. Like, what? And also, I think my voice sounds weird. Doesn't my voice sound weird? I'll stop on overanalyzing this. Overanalyzing shit. So, what have you guys been up to? Write down in the comments what you've been up to, if anyone's listening. But I don't think anyone's ever going to listen to this, but it's fun to do anyways. It's fun to speak my mind sometimes and just get some rambling out of my face, And also I saw this video of this Paul brother, like Logan Paul is his name. I'm sure you know of him, but he tweeted, "I love this shit," at WWE, you know, the wrestling shit. And it was a mad clip. Like, it was a mad clip. Like, he just stands on the ropes and he just jumps on her, like they used to do back in the days, you know. I haven't seen that been done recently, but it's pretty impressive. It's really impressive to see where he's gone to, and like the fact what he's doing is insane, you know. Oh my god, I didn't know I followed private accounts on Twitter. I follow someone who's made their account private. That's kind of cool. I feel special now, you know. I've never felt that before, but you know. And I'm seeing this clip of the Paul brother over and over again, you know, because that is insane. The fact that he did that. If you haven't seen it, just look it up. Just look it up. And I'm trying to get my Twitter like how I want it to be, but I don't know if it's ever going to be what I want it to be. You know, I want to start talking quicker as well. That's a goal of mine. It actually isn't. Because if I talk quicker than I do now, and my mind keeps racing like this, I don't think you're ever gonna hear what I'm saying. You know? I don't think you are. Is what I was about to say. Who are rubbing their little feet together in the bed like a cricket? I am. By the way, have you slept with socks on ever? I don't think I've spoken about this. I actually did that for a period of time, like a month or two. Back in January, February, I think. I was sleeping with my socks on. It felt super strange, and I've never done that before. And I've always thought, like, you're such a mong if you do that, and you're such a, you know, such a muppet if you sleep with socks on. But I actually got it, and I actually understood it for a little while. But you don't want to have the socks that you been having on all day if you sleep with those. Then I'm not with it. It needs to be a pair of clean socks. It needs to be a pair of clean socks that you haven't worn anywhere else, but maybe in the bedroom and a little bit around the house. Maybe you won't get punished for it, but if you do something else, then you need like therapy or something, or the water treatment, like a torture one, like 2 times maybe. I think, like, where they put a cloth over your face and then just pour the liquid on you or whatever. But I actually did try that. It was cool for a while, then it got warm, and then you don't want to have socks on in bed, because if you do that, then you're insane. Then there's no point in even punishing you, because it's already beyond that, you know. And that's probably my opinion on sleeping with socks on a bed. By the way, I wasn't about to say anything, actually. Dear August, please be gentle to our mental health. Yes, August, please be. I don't know if does people in English speaking countries have people with the name August? Because I feel like I've only seen people or met people from like around where I'm from that are called August, and I do not live next to an English-speaking country, like fully English, where the English is like a national, like part of the main languages, you know. I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't think I've ever met someone, but if you have, please enlighten me, and I will get smarter. I'm like an AI. If you teach me stuff, I will get smarter. Obviously, that's how intelligence works. But you get what I'm saying. Who just signed me up for Love Island 2023? I didn't, and I would never. Like, I would never be seen on one of those. Partly because I'm a zero -3, and then it would never have happened. Also, wait, I need to watch this. So, the Paul brothers are apparently like harassing my Twitter feed. I'm seeing yet again my opponent has pulled out of the fight. So the fight between Jake Paul and that boxer guy is cancelled, is it? I don't even know if I should care or not. You know? But if he pulled out, then that's boring as shit. You know? Here he is trying to do work, and he's just not allowed. You know what I'm saying? This sounds insane. Vlad TV tweeted, Lil Durk hit in the face by explosion at stage at Lollapalooza. That sounds insane. What do you mean hit in the face with explosion? That sounds crazy. Well, I need to watch that later then. Feeding duck watermelon. Oh wow, they seem to be loving it. Oh, that's so cute. I want to feed ducks watermelon. Fruit for friends. Oh, and there's a monkey there. I thought it was a baby at first, but I didn't even look at it because I thought it was a baby. There's actually a monkey with a sweater on. And some ducks. Ducks and monkeys. Who knew those got along? You know? Like, since when? From where? From whom? About what? Oh, what is this? This is some dweeb tweeting me. Hi, I've got some extra whitelist spots for the upcoming mint of crypt. Oh my god. Minting. And bloody NFTs. And bloody crypto money. Cryptocurrency. God knows what. Like, just stop it, you know? Like, can't it be over with? Like, can't you just end the whole thing? Like, just end the blockchain. Just end it. Like, the way you hit Lil Durk with an explosion on stage at Lollapalooza, hit the blockchain with an explosion that just ends it forever. Like, puts us to sleep. You know? Don't want to hear about it. Alright, well, that was my Twitter feed, and I'm halfway in. I've just been rambling, haven't I? And this, I'll be having a good time, or am I just having a good time? Or am I even having a good time? I don't even know at this point. I just keep on doing what I'm doing. Oh, this is a fun little thing. So there's someone written Coca-Cola, and there seems to be like one of those stuffed animals. I think it's stuffed anyways. It's one of these ducks again. You know, I'm obsessed with ducks. I don't know why, but if you got something to say, I don't give a duck. So there's a stuffed duck with a Coca-Cola label on it and a Coca-Cola cork, bottle cork, bottle cork, as A$AP Rocky would have said. You know, he says that in the Slow Tie song, the Mazza. He has that, and he has a whole champagne bottle cork on his head, but it's a Coca-Cola cork, obviously. You know, I'm having a lot of like animals in my feed. You know, seems like I'm loving animals. I've actually always had a thing for animals. Like, I always, you know, I always fall in love with animals. Now I'm JK, buddy. You know, I'm kidding. But ever since little, I was obsessed with dinosaurs for a little while. I've been obsessed with snakes because my dad hates them. I've been obsessed with like just regular mammals. You know, safari type stuff. You know, the regulars. The leopards, the tigers, the lions, the panthers, the jaguars, the hyenas, the elephants, the giraffes, the rhinos, the whatevers. I've also been obsessed with like marine animals, like fishes and sharks and whales and rays and stuff. Until like a few years back when I decided that this is probably something that I don't want to look that much into, but I'll still keep myself updated with whatever people, you know, look at or whatever. And you know, I've always been intrigued by wildlife, obviously, because we're on the same planet and you can actually go see these things for yourself. Apart from the dinosaur part, obviously. But even like the era between sort of the dinosaurs and the animals that we actually have now, you know, that prehistoric, those like mammoths. Is that an actual word? I think it is. And like these Gastornis and I don't even know if I should bring these knowledges up, but it's nostalgic for me, you know. Gastornis, I don't even know if is it an Italian thing or what even is it, like Gastornis. I don't even know if that might have been our version of pronouncing it. I don't know. Anyways, Foros Rakos. I don't know if these are Latin names or wherever they are, but anyways, they sound dumb when you actually pronounce them. They sound really dumb, and that's ONG for that one. I don't know what's happening to me. Like, what am I speaking? Like, what am I doing? What am I? I'm speaking like a streamer or like a person who's demented. I'm speaking like a person who don't have brain cells at the minute. But we move. I'm only trying to do it because it's funny. Or I think it's funny. Anyways, I like to say, instead of saying on God, because it sounds cringe to say on God, I said ONG because that's even more cringe. But that's so cringe it becomes ironical. Irony. Whatever you say. You get what I mean. What was I talking about? The animal thing. So I was obsessed with like marine animals and sharks because my dad also hates sharks, especially great whites, because he thinks they are really scary. And I can agree, they are pretty scary. I wouldn't want to meet one, at least without like a cage. Like, I actually want to see one, but I don't want to be outside of the cage or in any sort of danger with one, because that would be insane. I don't want to I don't want to voluntarily lose an arm or lose a limb or lose my life for that way. Do you think you will be, if you die by an animal, what are the chances you'll be reincarnated as the animal you were killed by? Do you think that's a thing? Like, is that worth thinking about? Like, if I was killed by a great white, and then I get reincarnated and I'm a great white, would I seek people out purposely? Or would I kill myself? Would I take suicide, just get revenge on myself, and then get reincarnated as a great white again because I kill myself, and then I can go after wherever I want to go after, you know? Go after like someone who surfs that I know is surfing, like just to mess with them, you know, like take like a big toe or something from what's his name? Do you think The Rock surfs? Do you think The Rock has? No, he would need like a concrete surfing board or something to even stay afloat, right? Like he would need like a ship that's made out of surfing board material. That's what he would need, and that I couldn't get through that if I was a shark, you know. That wouldn't be possible for me to do, I don't think. So that wouldn't be possible. I'm thinking just because he did a movie called Aquaman, he should be a person that surfs, and with that hair of his, he should be surfing, right? And isn't he Hawaiian as well? Or maybe that's just me assuming stuff. I don't know. But Jason Momoa, if I would take his hair, you know, as a shark, you know, jump up and just bite his hair off, you know, wouldn't that be kind of funny? I think that would be kind of funny. But realistically, someone who I know surfs, I know Cody Ko surfs, and it would be kind of fun. I don't know what I would do though. I would probably just eat the board, and then just drive him to shore with my nose, without getting stuck, of course, and then just lie then. And just ram into shore, you know, into the sand, like just for the fun of it, and do that like every time he's out surfing. I would do that, you know, over and over again, and he wouldn't know. He would eventually get it, I think, but he would eventually get that this isn't a normal behavior for a shark. But I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, say anyways one more time, just for good measure. But that would be kind of fun, and that's someone who I know surfs or has surfed at least. But I think it surfs. I have like TMG, like the podcast that him and Noel does. I have loads of episodes saved in my watch later because I haven't had time to listen to it, but I have time to record this for some reason. But I've been following up on other podcasts at the minute that I'm trying to keep up with. You know, my favorite podcast at the minute is Bad Friends with Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino. You know, that's the best podcast at the minute. But anyways, I got a little bit lost track there. I lost Twitter for a bit, which might be a good thing. The fuck you mean 2023 in 5 months? What? Oh my god, it is. Yeah, that's kind of insane. Now I'm in a life crisis all of a sudden, and it feels strange. So I think we're actually gonna end the episode here. I've been going for 26 minutes now, and I think it's gonna be rounded down a little bit, at least, before I post it. And I need time to post this thing as well. So I'm just gonna wish you a very nice week, and like, subscribe, clip this or don't clip this, and have a nice week. I will see you next week. Goodbye.